What is going on, guys? My name is B3NDRO. Today I have a very special dual com with a friend of mine. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Bash, sometimes with an LOL.
Trying to steal my I thing, huh? I
I
see how it
had to.
goes. I
I
see how
had
it goes.
to.
But this is actually part two of a dual com, I guess, like little series. I don't know. We did the first one on Bash's channel. We both were playing in this game. We had two monster games, I would say. And we thought we'd do a little dual com on it. And personally, I'm not a big fan of the split screen, so we thought we'd do two commentaries. So here you go. This is part two.
Yeah, we wanted you guys to get the full view of the rape that we put on these kids. So
So, so the topics we want to talk about today, or this particular commentary, are people quitting.
yeah,
So what are your
people,
feelings about that?
it's annoying, man. Like we always run with an organized team. We kind of talked about it in the first part of this, but we run with an organized team, and we seem to have pretty good success. Um, Playing with you is hard because you're a fucking asshole beast, and like people quitting is probably one of the most annoying things in the world because it seems like Treyarch for some reason just doesn't have a good join in session kind of feature. Like it doesn't fill the sessions up
Right.
properly.
I completely agree.
Yeah. So I mean,
And one thing we didn't talk about last time is where I am right now, now that we're watching my gameplay, looking
yeah,
at all these people spawning directly next to me.
yeah.
It's a little bit ridiculous.
Same thing's happening to me on my screen.
Yeah, people are spawning all over me and I eventually die. But, yeah, the whole thing, like, my win-loss is sitting right around 5 right now, and I would have to contribute about three-quarters of those losses to people dashboarding.
Yeah, that
It's
is
it's
definitely
mad
annoying.
annoying, dude. Like I play the game and I guess it's so well that I make people quit and I get a loss for it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just so frustrating.
that is. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling there's got to be something in the technology, like some shit that we don't understand that makes it not possible for them to kind of work around that. I think possibly because
Yeah, I just wish there was a way for them to add some, like what Woody said. It's actually a pretty funny idea. If you quit in the middle of a game, all your custom classes get reset to default.
yeah,
I
that
think
would
that
be a
would be a
good
good
idea.
deterrent from people
That would be good. Or
people
maybe
quitting.
maybe just implement the what Halo Reach does, like what Bungie did, where if you quit too many games in a certain interval, you're done. Like there's some sort of penalty. Because as it stands right now, there's no penalty other than having to wait through starting the game up and going through the menu. Like people might as well just dashboard every time, if you know
Yeah,
what I mean, if
exactly.
they want to, right? So
Yeah, I kind of like that. You know, with Halo Reach, what is it? Like 15 minutes if you quit out of too many games, you have to sit out.
yeah, exactly.
I think,
And
that couldn't be hard to do. I wouldn't think.
yeah, and there was more penalty. I feel like there was. I don't know. I didn't know a lot about Halo in general, but when I used to play Halo, I used to feel like I used to play for fun before I even touched Modern Warfare, and I was like, man, if I quit, I'm gonna fucking lose, rank. I'm gonna lose points and shit. Like, there's like no deterrence for people to quit in modern and Call of Duty in
Right.
general. All Call of Duties have been like
In the
that.
older Halos, what you would lose ranks if you lost. Like it'd be more severe than losing. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
because you got experience points or however it worked, and you would go down really quick if you started quitting out of games. So
Yeah.
like, I would never quit a game in Halo just because like if you lose a guy in Halo, it's a huge deal, and it seems like in
Yeah.
Black Ops if you lose a player, it means more than it did in let's say Modern Warfare 2, because there was quite a few times where you could play a man down and still do fine.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And I think a lot of that is because of the they got rid of Juggernaut and they got rid of stopping power, and I think because of that, every man in the game is so much more important because
You can't be
it's
a
like
one
such
man wrecking crew. Well,
yeah,
against certain teams you can be, but
yeah, but for the most part, it's not as easy to be a one man wrecking crew like a one man team
right,
now, just because you're not going to get those easy 3 or 4 man sprays, right? So
exactly.
man, I don't know, it's tough. I think one of the things that Infinity Ward had right was they used to fill games up. Like I don't see why they can't. I mean, I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know much about the technology, so I don't want to rag on them too much. But I'm sure there's a way to make it work because Infinity Ward did it. But the thing that would suck is you would get in games that were already lost and you would get a loss. But I think that Treyarch has implemented. You don't get a loss if you join a game in session, right?
That I do not know.
I think you don't get a loss, or it doesn't. You might get a loss, but it doesn't affect your win streak, which is really what people care about a lot, right?
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, if they can implement that, then they should kind of be a little more lenient in terms of filling up games. Like they should just fill up games. I think personally.
Yeah, and what I've noticed is that I've been put into games more often that are, already started, but
Mhm.
they're unfair games. Like one game I had that was the worst was it was 7-on-4. So there's
Wow.
7 people on the other team and only 4 of us, and we still almost won the game, but still, it sucks. But
Yeah.
that is the end of the commentary. I ended up getting more kills than Bash, which I think he was pissed about.
I was pissed. I was yelling.
But thank you very much for coming on, sir. Always a pleasure.
Anytime,
Everybody,
man.
go check out Bash's channel. It will be in the description. If you guys missed part 1, the link will also be in the description.
All right. Peace.
Peace.